Hello guys, what is going on? It is Sam here, and welcome to my review of the game on Saturday between Norwich and Ipswich. It was the second leg of the playoff semi-final, and Norwich, fortunately enough, or maybe not quite fortunately, but they came out victorious, 3-1 winners, but that doesn't really tell the full story in the game, and in this review I'll pretty much be just talking to you about how the game went really, and my thoughts on the final at Wembley. So yeah, before it starts, if you want to watch the fan highlights or check out any of the other clips I uploaded, then just go onto my channel and you can find them there. But let's get straight into it then. So the score, 3-1. The goal scorers were Cameron Jerome for Norwich, Nathan Redmond and Wes Houlihan, in the opposite order actually. And for Ipswich, Tommy Smith, an unlikely goal scorer really. But luckily in the end it didn't really matter for the Ipswich scorer because the first game was 1-1, so whoever won on the day, it wouldn't really make a difference to the aggregate score. So the first half then, it was kind of cagey. You know, neither team posed a massive threat. If I'm perfectly honest, Ipswich may have been the better team, but they didn't really create enough with the ball to threaten the Norwich goal. I can't really think of John Ruddy having to do a hell of a lot much in his goal. So that was kind of, I suppose, fortunate they didn't create anything with the ball. And then we did have a few chances like Russell Martin and Johnny Howson. So at least we sort of did get, it took us a while to get into the game, but it wasn't too bad to go into that second half at 0-0 because only one goal was needed. And then the second half, of course, well, I suppose Ipswich can kind of say you've given it away because Christoph Bearer, if he hadn't have handled the ball, it would have gone in anyway, and you'd have been 1-0 down with 10 men, 11 men instead of 10 men. So maybe, I don't know if he could have helped handling that ball, but he's probably cost his team there. But anyway, Wes Houlihan confidently dispatched the penalty, and I think a lot of Norwich fans thought it would be easy from there, but I thought Ipswich will fight back, and this is going to be no pushover. So, and they did, and same old story, we can't defend set pieces. I don't know how we managed to concede from that, but we did. And then it was 1-1, and I wasn't really, that bothered about it, because I thought they've got 10 men, they still can't really do much, but I was just maybe worried they might try and nick a goal on the counter-attack or something. But thankfully, Nathan Redmond put us back ahead with, I don't know if you'd say it was a good finish because it went through the keeper's legs, but we'll say it was an accurate finish at least anyway. And that was, I suppose, kind of deserved at the time, but yeah, it was lucky that it did come. And from then on, Ipswich never really did threaten us again. And I was just saying, we've got to get that third goal to see it out and not make it too nervous or nervous for the players or fans. And then Jerome pokes home from a small distance, and that was one of the biggest cheers I've ever probably done in my Norwich life when he poked home from that distance. It was very relieving and everything, really. So the overall performance then, I would say the second half was good, but the 10 men advantage did show. But Ipswich, they set up well and we couldn't play that attacking ability, but we started to, as the halves went on, attack a bit more and play like we have been playing and since we've been under Alex Neil, and that's what we did, and we saw out the rest of the game nicely, and it was not nervous at all, so very, very happy about that. Some thoughts on the key players. I thought they all had a decent game. Maybe Ruddy could have done something about their goal, perhaps come out, but I'm not going to be criticising him too much for that because I generally don't like criticising keepers, but maybe in that case I could criticise him a little bit. And also, Nathan Redmond really did show his class, and thankfully he's finally delivered for us, and he set up the first goal and he scored the second goal, so he couldn't have really done much more. I'm very happy about that. And it was important that we always stay winning all the time, otherwise it was going to be a difficult game to sort of see out because of the way Ipswich had to set up. So the manager thoughts then, Alex Neil, we all hail you. You think of the position when he came in, we were, I think it was 7th in the table, we were miles behind automatic promotion, we were 10 points behind Ipswich. And then at the end of this day, we are in the playoff final at Wembley, so you can't really have asked for much more from him. He has been absolutely magnificent. The football we've played has been great, and he's the one responsible for making our playoff hopes or going up hopes really alive. So I salute you, Alex Neil. He was under a lot of pressure after coming in after Neil Adams, and when we lost to Brentford, all the fans were against him. But I said from then that he shouldn't be against him too much, because you got to give a manager 5 or 6 games to really see what they're like. And then we had those good winning streaks like 5-0, 5-1, 5 wins or so. And yep, I'm going off the subject here, sorry about that. Back to the Ipswich game. So overall, then, it's another win over Ipswich, another win, I say, and it was one of probably the most difficult, I would say, but the 10 men gave us the upper hand, and I suppose Ipswich only really have them to blame themselves because they didn't really create enough generally in the game. So if they'd have just created a bit more in the game, perhaps they would have got a bit closer, but the important thing was that they didn't. So it is oh god, that was away. It was another win against them for us, and we are off to Wembley. Well, I think every season ticket holder should be going. I have my ticket already. I'm in block 110. Unfortunately, though, I couldn't get a ticket with one of my mates because all the tickets, like, they were only like one or few seats in there. So I managed to snap up one in the lower tier, block 110. So I can't wait for that. It's only in, I think, yeah, it's in 1 week time actually, and yet that's going to be it's going to be a great day. Whether we win or lose, it's going to be a great day because I've never been to Wembley to watch Norwich before. They have not been to the new Wembley. I've seen them against Birmingham before, but let's not talk about that. So yep, I can't wait to go to Wembley. It's going to be a great day whatsoever. It's nice to have beaten Ipswich once again. And yep, I'm very, very pleased. Of course, I'm very happy from Saturday. I'm sure every Norwich fan is. No, I did not invade the pitch. I did not go on the pitch because I thought it was a bit stupid because you might risk getting your ticket away from you. But the pitch invasion was, I don't know whether you'd say it was bad, but it was still good to actually see a pitch invasion for once. So there you go, there's my thoughts on the game. I will be doing a preview of the Wembley final between Norwich and Middlesbrough later in the week, most likely Saturday or Sunday. And yep, otherwise guys, thank you for watching or listening today, and I will see you guys in the next video.